This evening we're in South Hadley, Massachusetts at the Buttery Brook Park, and we're going to look at the first of the reservoir dam systems. The second one has its own video. It's a much larger structure. The first was tiny, and as a tiny remnant left, it's easy to see in November, December, when the vegetation's gone and there's no snow. I found it before. They chopped most of it out. It's quite gone. About only tiny percent of it's left. But it used to be 100 feet long right up here, the reservoir. It has special function. All right, so anything you want to know about this reservoir?
So what is the dam used for?
It used to be used for an intake dam. It would take the water in, calm it down, because the Buttery Brook was filled with iron oxides, and it would make the sediment settle to the bottom, then send it on to the second dam below. Intake dams are very common around here because of all the steep embankments. All right, so let's go try to find a little bit of it. Okay, so we're gonna go up to the edge here. Now, it's filled with vegetation. All right, and this vegetation in November and December are not here, so it's easier to find your way down here. And when you do, you're gonna find a white structure that's very tiny. Okay, and the best way to find out what it's all about is going up to the edge of this rough iron gate and then walking downwards, and walk until you find yourself looking down the Buttery Brook. 100 feet downwards is the location where the reservoir would have been. And it would have been the first of 4 reservoirs out here. The other two, number 4 was for power, number 3 was mostly for cutting off ice chunks during the winter, number 2 was for drinking water, and number 1 was intake to calm the water down so that there was no problems with the drinking water being filled up with iron oxides. And so in November and December, I'm going to try to come back here and get a look for you and try to make some pictures. Now what you have to do is come out onto Memorial Drive, Route 116, and then look down about halfway along this guardrail. All this vegetation will be gone, and you'll be able to see the brook down there. Okay, now it's impossible to see with all. Dam number 3 is still highly functional as a Hillcrest Park. Dam number 4 is partly still there. It's right off a ramp of the rotary. And I'm going to show you the rest of Buttery Brook Park's entrance, town of South Hadley, south entrance, north entrance is up there. Right, and that's for the recreation items, and then into the park. So, I hope to see you around.